Canadian Apex Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. We are just a heartbeat away from this eagerly anticipated rematch of the main attraction, Shawn Murphy and the mighty Lokombo.
Whoa, Lokombo's back!
Back in action, bigger than ever. After taking some time to hit the gym, appear on dark side of the ring as Tony Atlas.
That's right.
And now back in here tonight for a championship opportunity against that man, the top man in all of Canadian Apex Wrestling. It is the main attraction, Shawn Murphy, led to the ring by Todd Quality.
The greatest wrestler in the Pacific Northwest. Hey, I love Lokombo. I'm excited to see him, but I'm sad that it's going to be a squash match. Murphy is going to turn him into a mop and just throw him around the ring.
Well, that remains to be seen, but the point remains that Shawn Murphy, both the All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion and, of course, the Canadian Apex Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, title in hand. Confidence, no shortage. Will you find it from that man? Cocky to boot. And now Matt Bronson has joined them as well. Todd Quality with a beverage in hand.
He's already celebrating.
Already celebrating.
And you're right, like he's got no shortage of confidence. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Babs gets the thumbs up.
I get the thumbs up because you know why? I'm a team player.
Well,
if you want, I can go talk to them for you,
maybe
and
after
say
the
you
show.
apologize, whatever you did to them. But you got to be on your best behavior moving forward.
Well, I'll try. I'll do my best. And it will be a heavies advantage here tonight, as Bronson and Quality a confident champion in Murphy.
You know what? For how amazing Murphy is, how perfect, an incredible athlete, incredible looks, I say he could still be more confident. Like you think he's really confident. I think he's humble.
Humble?
Humble.
Of all the words that I could use to describe Shawn Murphy, humble would, I don't think, make the top 25.
You don't know what it's like to be that perfect of a man.
Yeah, sure. And the heavies really feeling it right now.
That was a good high five.
Yeah, great. But the tone is about to change here at Hastings Racecourse and Casino. The heavies have dealt with this man before, but not the new and improved version of the Mighty One. And there is the mighty Lokombo looking to gain championship gold here at Halloween Hell. What phenomenal shape. Look at the conditioning of the Mighty One. He's been spending so much time in the gym, really learning the craft of professional wrestling, trying to put all the tools together to elevate himself into the upper stratosphere of this industry. Babs, does it begin tonight with a victory over the main attraction? Can the mighty Lokombo put a dent in the armor of the West Coast heavies?
Look, he looks incredible. He's got the looks. He's got charisma. I'll give him that too. Like, he belongs. What Dark Side of the Ring did for him, he needs to go back to Hollywood. He's out of his league here. Go there where it's easy, my friend.
celebration for the Mighty One. And a great reaction for our reigning and defending Canadian heavyweight champion.
Well, the crowd knows who's the real champion. This is a pretty smart crowd, I'll tell you that much.
Well, he is obviously the champion, but for how much longer remains to be seen.
I would say at least like maybe 10 more years.
10 more years.
Yeah. Lokombo, look, he looks incredible. After tonight, he should go back to Hollywood. He's a star. He's not a champion. Murphy's a champion. Go be an actor where it's easy.
And look at this stare down between these two of the hottest commodities in all of independent professional wrestling. Two men with unlimited potential to rise through the ranks and hit the highest of highs. But we are seeing them right here in Vancouver at Halloween Hell inside the Hastings Racecourse and Casino. Lokombo will have to be wary of the heavies at the outside of the ring. Even without Skulls here, it is still essentially 3-on-1. But if anyone can handle it, it is the Mighty One. Murphy, certainly confident, but that confidence got wiped off of his face as he's now feeling the power of the Mighty One in the center.
He's strategizing. Don't worry, he'll catch him.
Well, rolled into the ropes. And
hey, he's got the ropes.
Well, he's a smart wrestler. I'll give him that.
Smart, fast, powerful, good looking, nice.
Murphy will use every advantage available to him as the champion. He does have a few of them up his sleeve. Murphy's been in there with Lokombo before. These men are familiar with one another, but both of them have just elevated their games as of late and really have become all new competitors, really, in many ways.
Well, Murphy has, but Lokombo was away for a little while, focusing on his acting career.
And Lokombo just pulling Murphy back into the middle, but got caught by that back elbow. Now Murphy sending Lokombo for the ride. Lokombo just leapt over him, slid through. It is game one of the World Series today. And Lokombo looking for a home run here to walk away with championship gold as he whips Murphy into the buckle. That top turnbuckle looks to be off the ropes, exposing that steel. I don't know if that's something the heavies did or what, as Bronson tries to get involved. Now Murphy back into that corner and down on the ring as Lokombo is exercising the full might of his strength here to take the main attraction down, and now focusing on that strapped up left shoulder.
Yeah, he should be disqualified. He's attacking an injured man.
Now Murphy has made the agreement to enter the match. He is in good enough shape, but for how much longer as that power slam takes down the main attraction? Murphy agreed to the match in whatever condition he is in.
Well, Murphy's a brave, humble, nice guy. Like, he could have just sat out tonight.
And Bronson, up on the apron, he's got no business there, distracting the Mighty One, and now giving Murphy the opportunity to take down Lokombo and kick him out to the floor. And now Bronson on the outside, getting his licks in, a series of kicks and punches on Lokombo, official distracted.
You don't like any of the officials.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's just trying to throw him back into the ring. Official trying to do his best, but with the heavies at ringside.
Wait, so this official's doing his best, but referee Scooter, you were just all over him. You wanted to get him, you wanted to lose his job.
Well, he might have to go back to refereeing school. Murphy trying to take Lokombo to school right now with that snap suplex into the cover, the count, but just a 1 despite quality counting for himself on the outside. And now Murphy all over the mighty Lokombo, running his mouth. Something the heavies can do better than just about anybody. And Lokombo now into the corner, and again, Babs, that top turnbuckle.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how big your back is, that hurts. That's a bare turnbuckle right now.
Right into the steel. And Lokombo now into the midsection of Murphy, trying to get himself back into the match. But it is Shawn with a snapmare, and now off the ropes, Lokombo on the receiving end of that basement clothesline, but only a 1 again.
That was a very slow count.
And Murphy now maybe distracted on the outside. Lokombo, 1, 2, how did he do that? Just rolled on the main attraction, but got taken down.
Come on, Murphy.
With a lethal lariat, and it is Lokombo who needs to once again kick out with that right shoulder, just jettisoning off the mat. Murphy now with Lokombo in the corner. Chop. Oh, and again, and I think Murphy may have just angered the Mighty One as Lokombo backs him down. Shawn went for a chop. Now he's getting lit up with a series of shots by the Mighty One. Lokombo off the ropes, head of steam, but got caught in a spine buster by Murphy. Is it enough? No!
Murphy's spinebusters have been known to be devastating.
And a lesser competitor, Babs, you have to believe, would have been put away by that maneuver as he got caught. Knocked the wind right out of him. Now Shawn could be looking for the pedigree. Mighty One trying to fight out of it. Takes Shawn down. Has the legs. Could be looking for... Oh, right into the corner, but the turnbuckle has been fixed. I don't know if Matt Bronson or Todd Quality just did that in anticipation of the Mighty One throwing Shawn Murphy into the corner.
Well, either way, it needed to be fixed. It got fixed. And now they're fanning the champion.
Count now at a 6, as yes, as you pointed out, the heavies trying to get their man back to his feet. Both men now vertical. Here comes Lokombo. Big shoulder tackle. Takes down Murphy with a clothesline. Here comes Lokombo. Down goes Murphy. And now, look at this. Overhead belly. Suplex. And Murphy's title reign may be in jeopardy here. Look at the strength of the Mighty One.
Put him down.
Pressing Shawn Murphy over his head. Slamming him down to the canvas. The Mighty One.
No!
Leaps up, drills down.
No, I can't watch.
2, do we have a new champion? No!
Oh, this! Come on, Murphy, get up!
And Lokombo realizing the opportunity that just slipped away, but you gotta hand it to Murphy for staying in the fight. Heavy's chant echoing throughout this sold out Hastings Racecourse and Casino. The high knee hit. But no, Lokombo! And Murphy able to drill it.
Showing Murphy why he's the champion.
2, no!
Lokombo is doing his best, but he is with an Apex, a Canadian Apex Wrestling champion tonight. You're gonna need a lot more than that to put Murphy down. Murphy seeing an opening. He is going up like a heat-seeking missile.
Lokombo back on his feet, rolled through. Murphy connected. Oh my goodness! Lokombo connected with the official.
Come on, you idiot! That's a referee.
Spear. And Murphy now from behind. That was inadvertent, I am sure. Murphy cinching in.
Lokombo did that on purpose too. He knew he was going to lose.
And Lokombo! Lokombo! 1, 2, 3. That should be a new champion. But the referee is still down. The count could have gone up to 8 or 10.
Yeah, if he didn't attack the referee.
Lokombo clearly did not intend to connect with the official, and now Bronson has gave Murphy the title. Lokombo doesn't realize it. Oh, damn it! And now Murphy, the damage done.
It's his just desserts for attacking the referee. His just desserts.
Damn pedigree.
Come on, Jesse, do your job.
1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Damn it.
Go back to Hollywood where you belong. This is wrestling.
They've stolen another one, Babs.
Do you call it stealing? It was Lokombo that attacked the ref.
He did no such thing.
They saw an opening that Lokombo created.
Lokombo clearly was trying to spear Shawn Murphy, who got out of the way. The official could not move in time.
Murphy was already out of the way a long time ago. He was minutes out of the way.
Bronson brought the title into the equation. Shawn Murphy used it to knock the lights out of the mighty one, and then the pedigree added insult to injury. No one was going to kick out of that, and it is Shawn Murphy who will end Halloween Hell still as the Canadian heavyweight champion.
The mighty Lokombo, how the mighty have fallen.
Well, I would like to see them run that back and have another match with the heavies banned from ringside.
Hey.
And the heavies have won again. 2-0 on the night.
The heavies keep winning, baby.
Unbelievable.